Hey everyone, thank you for joining this session. And this is the last session for this year from Cleveland time. Um, yeah, there you go, Giri. There at any time to learn through Meetup platform. Very good. That made my day. Anyways, my name is Tintu Jacob Shaji. I go with Tintu, and I lead a Meetup team in Cleveland, Ohio region. Um, so I work as a application engineer with Twitter. That's my professional background. And with MuleSoft, I'm in this field for more than, I guess, 6+ years. So that's about me. And thank you all for joining this meetup session from across the world. That's a pleasure. And today's speaker, Shubham, he's from India. I could, LinkedIn, and we had good intro session. And the topic he's going to present today is something I felt amazing. And he's working with Millennium India. And now on to Shubham for further intro, and you can kickstart the session, Shubham.
Sure. Thank you, Tintu, for inviting me. So, hi everyone. So, I'm currently working as a professional integration in Millennium. So, that's all about me. And I'm currently like a MuleSoft mentor and MuleSoft leader for Mysore group. And yeah, so other than that, I work as a AWS community builder as well. So today I will be presenting this WhatsApp integration with MuleSoft. So let me share my screen. So let me know like when it's visible.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, all right. So do I need to read out this safe harbor statement or should I proceed?
No, you can proceed. Yeah.
All right. So so today we'll be talking about WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay. So this is the agenda for today, and then we will see how we can get started uh, for integrating uh, WhatsApp API with our MuleSoft. All right, and then we'll see like some of the features that WhatsApp Cloud API provides us, the pricing and the use cases that we can do with WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, then we will talk about the webhooks. So and then I will show a demo. All right, so let's move to the introduction of the WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, so first of all, earlier, what used to happen, if we needed to integrate our platform or anything with the WhatsApp service, so we needed to contact the third party vendors. Okay, for example, you may have heard of Twilio. Okay, so we cannot directly do it by ourselves. Like if we talk about like some different APIs uh, let's say Salesforce, for example, so we can just directly call Salesforce APIs and check our integration, test our integrations. All right, but what happened earlier with WhatsApp, we needed to go to the third party vendors, these are called WhatsApp business services. Okay, so we need to contact them, and then only we can they provide us that service to integrate with WhatsApp. Okay, so but now in the year of in this year, like in 2022, in the May of 2022, Zuckerberg, basically Meta CEO, released this WhatsApp Cloud API. So basically with this, developers can test without the need of any third party vendors. Okay, so there are, I mean, a number of third party vendors that were earlier in the market, like Twilio, Wati, and a lot of number. Okay, so what's it what is exactly WhatsApp Cloud API? Okay, so you can see it's the cloud version of WhatsApp Business API. So business API that we are using what was called WhatsApp Business API. So which what services is provided, it allows businesses and developers to build on top of WhatsApp to customize their experiences. Okay, so basically you can uh, provide multiple services. Okay, so suppose you want to provide order notifications to the WhatsApp. Okay, so you can do that with the WhatsApp Cloud API, and I mean WhatsApp service as a in as in a whole. Okay, you can do that with WhatsApp business that was earlier we were using, but now with the cloud API, developers can just directly test and use it. Okay, I'll show you like what's the difference between WhatsApp cloud API and the earlier business API we are using. Okay, so with the cloud API, it's quick and easy because businesses can direct get approval for WhatsApp cloud API from Facebook. So basically, earlier we needed to get some approvals, we need to contact those third party vendors, so it takes a lot of time to get started with the WhatsApp service. Okay, but now we can just create an account and get quickly started. Okay, so what services it can, what does it provide us? Okay, it allows like small and medium businesses to communicate with their customers at scale. So earlier, like only large large businesses can only do that because it needed a uh, amount upfront we needed to pay to those third party vendors. But now even a small businesses medium I mean small businesses can also do use the WhatsApp cloud API service. Okay, so using this API, businesses can build systems connecting thousands of customers with agents or bots. So yeah, as you know, like you have seen multiple businesses using this WhatsApp service to provide facilities. For example, if you want to check the, for example, if we talk about some bank service. Okay, so some of the banks provides this WhatsApp service, like you can just provide the input and you can get the bank balance and multiple services, like you can order something from bank, like passbook. So all these things, like it's just one of the example that businesses use for, WhatsApp for. Okay, uh, obviously, like the most common you have seen, order management. For example, Amazon, you can you can get those order delivery notification on WhatsApp. Okay, so to it will be easier to track. Okay, you can even track the order by not even going to the app, but just directly on WhatsApp. Okay, so additionally, you can integrate the API with numerous backend systems such as CRM and marketing platforms. So in case, suppose you have a some business workflow, you can just embed that WhatsApp API, use that WhatsApp cloud API, and just provide information that you business needs to provide to the customers. Okay, order delivery notifications, etc. And businesses looking to use the API have two hosting options, as I mentioned, like on premises and cloud API. So what's the difference? Like in for the case of cloud API, the servers are hosted on Meta servers. Okay, but earlier what was happening, like these business service providers have their own servers, so we need to go to them and get this WhatsApp service. Okay, costs, like so those businesses needs to set up servers for using this WhatsApp service. Okay, and they were charged on a conversation based. Okay, but now we don't need to set up any server. Okay, uh, and conversation based messaging charge as per the rule. So we'll see how those rules, I mean how the charges are there. Okay, so earlier, like on premises, API was using REST protocol, but now with the WhatsApp introduction of WhatsApp cloud API, so it uses graph API. Okay, and message throughput per second. So basically, we get a lot more, we can send a lot more number of messages than we used to send earlier with the use of on premises API. So as you can see, like they are just increasing number of messages we can send but day by day. So for example, cloud API now, I mean, in July of 2022, cloud API will support up to 250 messages per second. So this number basically just increases as the capability of the Meta servers increases. Okay, uh, so single tenant versus multi tenant. So this was like single tenant, only a single phone number can be used per deployment, but now we can have multiple numbers. Okay, so you can just have multiple businesses, so you will may send different customers with different numbers. Okay, based on your business requirement. And let's move to the next slide. So this is the architecture, what was earlier and what has been now. As you can see, like this cloud service, this is the servers, it is operated by Facebook now. Earlier this system was by business, I mean the WhatsApp business providers. Okay, so they set up their own servers, and yeah, so basically you can see they need to set up their own servers, container, uh, on their on premises they run containers and they have a db to store all those messages. Okay, but now there is this cloud service. I mean, so it is hosted by Facebook only. So and the message passes to WhatsApp message routing service, and then to the user. Okay, so this is the structure of how it is and how it was earlier. Okay, so before we get started, before we talk about pros and cons, let's see the UI of how you can get started uh, with the WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, so what you need to do is first like visit developers.facebook.com. Let me know if I am going too fast. Okay, so you need to just click on get started, and so what you need to do is first log in as a Facebook user. Okay, then you will need to provide your phone number to register. So I have done these steps, so I am basically at this step. Now you need to provide your email id for example. Okay, so you can just do anything here. So this completes the registration. Okay, so what I did, I go to developers.facebook.com and just registered. So this is the just basic step. Now what do we need to do? We need to create a app. Okay, so as you can see there are multiple options. We need to select a business. Okay, then you can provide an app name. For example, we can provide Meetup. Okay, and we just create this app. Password you need to provide it. I need to see what's password. Yeah, great. So yeah, basically you land to this page. So now you can have the following options, like you can even use Instagram graph API or marketing API. So but now our focus is WhatsApp. So you can see like integrate with WhatsApp. So let's set up this app for our use case. Okay, so you can see like this option you get, you select continue. So this is the cloud API and this is the dashboard we have. Okay, let's see. So basically this is the getting started page as I was talking. So we will be checking this out. Let's go back to the slide. I'll continue from here. Before, let's first review the slides. Okay. um, okay, so what are the pros that we have with this WhatsApp cloud API? So you can like broadcast to unlimited users. So first of all, like as a add-on, like see, if you use like different marketing services, for example, there is you I mean, if you need to provide some marketing to users. Okay, so you can just use email or just provide SMS to users. Okay, but with WhatsApp, what is the I mean benefit is that most users use WhatsApp. Okay, and they even for every day they open WhatsApp. So the chances of your marketing message get open is higher on a WhatsApp than on an email or a SMS, right? You don't open any promotional emails, but you do click on that WhatsApp message that you see, that you receive, even if it's from a business. So that's why I mean the chances of marketing here is high. Okay, I mean your users the chances of of your promotional is I mean the success rate is higher in case of using this WhatsApp service. Okay, so let's continue. So use WhatsApp business on multiple devices. So you can use this service on multiple devices. Then you can automate notification. So you will be creating a integration system that will automate your notifications. Okay, whenever a kind of a order, suppose you kind of created an order, then it will send a notification in an automated way through a we will create I mean you will be creating the logic for that obviously, but it will be automated again. Then suppose your order is delivered, then you can get that notification. So you can just configure that logic in MuleSoft for example. Okay, then install WhatsApp chatbots. So you can with WhatsApp cloud API you also have the options of WhatsApp chatbots. Then you see chances of you like clicking, validating a business is high. Like for example, you will trust some businesses with only green tick, so you can just get that green tick as well on for your business. So the user will trust you more. Okay. Then send messages with clickable buttons. Okay, so this I will show you like how we can even have clickable buttons. You For example, I will show you like how these clickable buttons are there in WhatsApp. Okay, so we'll go to here. As you can see, like so let me see what's the proper message. Yeah, so as you can see, like we don't need to type any response for this. Like if we select this yes, so it's automatically created a message for us. So we will be creating these buttons as well, so the user don't need to type anything. Okay, we will see with this as well. Okay, some of the cons, like with WhatsApp Cloud API, businesses will be able to automate their customer communication on just WhatsApps. For example, what this means is like, if we talk about Twilio, it provides services for other platforms as well, like WhatsApp, Instagram, or even other parties. But with WhatsApp Cloud API, there is just WhatsApp. Okay. And you can say this just as a not a it is not a con, because it is made specifically for WhatsApp. Okay, with WhatsApp Business API, such as Value, businesses can integrate all communication channels in one place. So with all these third party vendors, you have all these communication channels, for example emails or email surveys. So all these you will have in one place, but with this you have only WhatsApp in. If you are using uh, some email service, for example, there is a different dashboard for that. Okay, so that's why, with third party vendors, you get a single dashboard for seeing all your configurations and all. And BSP provide so business service provider provides services that enhance the customer experience. So basically, they have been in the market for a while, so they provides much more experience than we can, because we a developer, we have just started, right? uh, okay, and they have more data, so they knew like what the customer wants. So this is just some of kind of a con. Okay. So let's you can see like this is the benefits that we get with BSPs. They have AI powered FAQ. Okay, they have AI powered services. Okay, and agent assist dashboard, as I told you. So if we talk about this point, AI powered, so you can they have created those they have trained their AI to be able to respond messages to the users. Okay, that's what this means. So there are two type of messages. Okay, a user initiated message and then a business initiated message. So basically, when a user starts a message, it is called a user initiated message. If a business, for example, we are doing a business initiated message, so basically business will send the first message. For example, in this case we will be sending, so it's a business initiated, and these are priced per conversation, and requires a pre-approved template. So we will be seeing this template we will be creating. For example, you can see different kind of message. For example, this is a message, this is a file is attached. So these are all these templates. Okay. uh, we'll be seeing those. Okay, so let's talk about those message templates. Then I will show you like how we create those. Okay, so WhatsApp message templates are specific message format that businesses use to send out notification. Okay. So it will make much more sense if I show you like how different kind of message templates can be. Okay. Okay, let me see developers on Facebook. Okay, so let's see. So you can see we have a we were in the dashboard right earlier. So you can create your own message template from here. So basically you can send a different message for order notification, then you can send a different order template for order delivery, right? So you can see like there are some of these samples, like happy hour announcement, then purchase feedback. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so you can see like there will be different formats for different you can create different types, okay, for different messages. For one of the example that I am telling, like order delivery, order when you create, when you first get the when you first purchase the order, then you get different message, then you deliver the order, you provide them invoice, right? So you can just create different templates for providing those different messages. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, used to send out notification. For example, let's read like specific message format that businesses use to send out notification or customer care messages to people that have opted into notification. Okay, and messages can include appointment reminders, shipping information. So all these if you need to automate these, you need to create those templates. Okay, reminders, shipping information, issue resolution, or payment updates. Okay, so it's easier. I will show you like how you can create the template. Okay, first let's complete this part as well. So what are the different template types we have in WhatsApp Cloud API? So either you can send text based message templates. Okay, so those will be simple text messages. Okay, then we have media based message templates. As you have seen in this previous message, you can see that it's a media, right? It's a PDF. So these are called media based message templates. Okay, then we have interactive message templates that include interactive buttons, as I showed you, like those yes or no. Even we have visits site, right? You may have seen like you get like track your order option in WhatsApp, and then you click on that, then you get redirected to a order. Okay, I may have that to show you as well. I have to see. Okay, as you can see, this is a straightforward text message. Okay, I'm in a text template, but this is, you can see, yeah, so this is what is redirecting to some URL. Okay, if I click on this, I will be redirected to URL. So these are interactive ones. Okay, I can configure the URL here. Right, let's get back. So with this with these interactive message templates, we get two options: call to action or quick reply. Quick reply, as you've seen, like if we click on yes, it will type yes. Okay, then call to action, this allows your customer to call a phone number or visit a website. Okay, so we will see this in the UI WhatsApp dashboard. Okay, uh, like you can just without typing a phone number, you can call customer care just clicking on that call button. Okay, so these buttons can be attached to text message or media message, as I showed you. Like it will be there once your interactive message templates have been created and approved. So after you create it, it needs to be approved. So basically it takes some time to get it approved. Earlier the approval was instant, but something has changed now. It takes some time. You can use them in notification messages, customer service care messages. Okay, so before that, let's move to the template part. Okay, how we create templates. So you can see like we have created two templates here. So one is in review, one is an active state. So this is the default one. Let's reload. If let's see if it has been approved or not yet. Okay, it's not. So let's create a template. So you have three options here: transactional, marketing, one time password. So even you may have been receiving OTP on your phone. For example, let's see. If you see, this is the this message, one time password message that has been sent by WhatsApp. Okay, so you can even provide these services: marketing, transactional messages with WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, so let's create a transactional template. So let's name it transactional template. Okay, not use dash here, by using underscore. And language, so even this WhatsApp Cloud API provides services to, provide your message in different languages. For example, different countries have different languages, so you can even provide in different languages. Okay, so a business may have different branches in different countries, right? So you can even provide the messages in their local language. Okay, let's see English for now. Click on continue. Then we have multiple options here like header. So you can add a text media as okay. So as you saw in the ppt, there was an image, so you can add an image. Okay, and let's add a media. So for adding media, we have three options: image, video, document. So if you suppose you want to send a invoice, okay, to your customers after you delivered some product, okay, then you can send those invoice order using document. So it will appear in such a way, and you can click on that document and you can see that. So user don't need to visit their website, click on login and go to that order. So all these will provide ease of business, right? Okay, then we have body. So let's write here's your here's your invoice order. Now you may be wondering like we also need to provide invoice number, okay, and even name, for example, hi, and whatever the customer name is. Okay, so you can do that by embedding a variable, right? So this way you add a variable. Okay, so you can I will be showing you like how you can provide this value. So you can just externalize this. Okay, so when you be calling, suppose I will be creating one api, so in that api you can provide these variables. So this way your this message is dynamic. Okay, here is use invoice order and invoice number. It will be again passing from variable. Okay, so it says the body text contains variable. So you need when you are providing these parameters, you need to create a sample. So you will be clicking on this add sample. I'll be doing that in a minute. Okay, you can see like how is the message getting generated. Now footer, like thanks for you can just add any footer message. Thanks for using our service. It's all up to you like how your business wants it. You can see like it's just a message here. Okay, now buttons, as we were talking about like call to action. So if we talk about call to action, we have two services like either call phone number or visit website. So when you it's a these all these are buttons, right? When you click on call us, okay, so you can provide us you can provide that country number, everything here. So when a user clicks on that button, you will be redirected to the dialer. You don't need to like type any number here. It will be directly fetched from here. Okay, then we have the service of visit website. So like visit us or check your order details. Okay, so when a user clicks on this, he gets redirected to a chrome page. Okay, and his order details can be seen. Okay, so this way it's providing again ease of business. Okay, so to the customer. Okay, so you can see like dynamic either you have the option of static. So for example, visit you want to show your home page. Okay, then you can say visit us. Okay, and you can just post a static message. Then we have dynamic. So again, if you want to provide this invoice for example in the you a page that has all the order details, you can again customize this using these variables. Okay, so let's not do this for now. Static, let's call the other option quick reply. Okay, so again here you have the option of adding yes, no, or whatever input you need. So see, I'm adding buttons here, but what is the need of that? So suppose a user enters yes, so what do we do with that? Is it just for sure like just typing? So we when the user types yes, we can receive that message back to we want to listen to that message, right? So here comes the play role of webhook. So webhooks will basically listening to that I mean what WhatsApp will be doing, like whenever we receive this input from a user, it will pass that message to the webhook. And so webhook we will be creating in our in MuleSoft, and we will receive that message. So basically uh, I mean you can understand that, right? You will I will show you like how you receive the message in WhatsApp if when a user clicks on the button or even types the message. Okay, so this this will be doing with the use of webhook. Okay, here what I'm explaining is just you sending the message, but when user is sending the message, how to receive that and how to act on that, that will come on the webhooks part. Okay, I think this is all good for this, and you can just add sample example name or whatever. And Okay, choose PDF file, so you have to provide a PDF file as well. Let's not do this. I have created many templates, so it's easier. Okay, let's get back to the slides. Okay. So let's talk about the features. Encryption. So WhatsApp provides encryption at rest and in transit. So you can let's not read out this thing. Let the cloud API uses industry standard encryption, so your messages are encrypted, so you can be like worry free that you need your message is safe. Okay, and it's protected to protect data in transit and at rest. Okay, so this is inbuilt service provided by cloud API. The API uses graph API for sending messages and webhooks for receiving events. That what I told you, right? uh, for now we are using graph API for sending messages. We will be creating webhooks for receiving events, and both operate over industry standard HTTPS protected by TLS. So one more thing, like webhooks, if you need to create, you need to provide a certificate, and it cannot be a custom certificate. It should be it cannot be a self signed certificate. You need to provide a certificate, okay, that public certificate kind of. uh, okay, then scaling. So basically you are using Meta's infrastructure, so you don't need to worry about it. It automatically scales and adjusts to handle your workload. So for example, suppose you receive you want to send a millions of messages to your millions of customers, right? So you don't need to worry about how the infrastructure is behind you. It is automatic. It will automatically scale according to your limits. Okay. So use cases like get real time feedback for your products and services. So whenever I mean real time feedback, for example, if a user selects yeah, it was a great product, it was a great service, so you can just get that all those information using webhook. Okay, and I mean kind of it's a business scenario, like you will get all those feedbacks from the users. Okay, provide order and delivery updates on WhatsApp. That's we talked about. Order confirmation plus upsell. Okay, order confirmation, you can send the message to the user so that he can be sure without logging into that without that particular application. Send messages using quick reply. We discussed this. Send product details with smart buttons. You can see like visit website, shop now. You will be redirected to their business, I mean website. Okay, install AI enhance WhatsApp, and keep your businesses live 24/7. This way, I mean your businesses don't need to be I mean there need to be a customer care for handling your queries. Your system is automated, and WhatsApp, you can just I mean this way your business will be live 24/7. You just don't need to wait for business hours. Okay, you can have all use all their services with this. Okay, reduce application drop offs and abandoned carts by automating reminders. So even you can do that, like you can send a notification to the user to say, for example, you have this product in your cart. You may have received those by some of the shopping websites like Amazon, like it generates a notification, right? You can so it just sends a notification on its app, but you can send that on WhatsApp as well. But it depends all your on your business requirements. Okay, if you want to send them, that will help you upsell your business. Okay, again pricing. So it's let's not discuss. It's a very kind of detailed section. You can read out to this. Okay, so user initiated and business initiated. So we discussed like how what is a user initiated conversation. Okay, and okay, all conversations are measured in fixed 24-hour sessions. Each WhatsApp business will receive 1,000 free. So we every WhatsApp business account that we created will receive 1,000 free conversations per month. Okay, so we can send 1,000 free. Then we need to purchase and etc. So even there is a different rate for different countries. For example, if you're sending in APAC region, there is a different rate. If you're sending in EMEA region, then there are different rates for sending messages for particular message. Okay, let's so now we have the webhooks part. Before that, let's get to the demo part. Okay, so I'll go here. Do we have any questions as of now?
Yeah, I don't see anything in the Q&A, so you're good.
Okay, so what was showing? Yeah, so we were at this UI page, right? earlier. So first of all, this is a temporary access token. You can create a permanent token as well from let me share that URL. I think it here you will find one URL. I mean, let me see. I think we get some option here where you can just create your permanent token as well. Give me a second. Seen that somewhere. Yeah, so I mean it's somewhere in this URL list. So yeah, let's, because see, this is a temporary access token which will expire in 24 hours, but see, you cannot just copy this and con- configure this again and again. So we can generate a permanent token. I will check it once. I mean, we will go, let's continue. So there is one URL where you can just configure, create a permanent token. Okay, let's move forward. Like, let's so you can see, like, send and receive messages from, so you can configure this is sent from by. Okay, uh, so I have configured my number. Then you for example, here you need to configure the number to the user whom you want to send message. Okay, you can select different countries and different options. Okay, so I will configure my number here. Okay, so it will send a message here to verify. So it will be this type of message. Okay, okay, then you can see a sample here, like how you need to send the request. So I have just copied this in Postman. This is the URL that you need to hit. So the phone number ID that we have here will be different for everyone. Okay, so this, let's configure this here. So I've already configured this. Okay, let's see, where was it? Yeah, so here it is. So you can see the message that we need to configure. So messaging product WhatsApp, it this you don't need to change to. So you will be adding your phone number that whom you want to send message. Okay, for now, like, it is like a developer, we are just doing a testing. So you are sending to one number, but in the business scenarios you will be automating these with a different, a lot of I mean millions of, thousands of numbers. Okay, thousands of customers. Then type template, we are using a template. So I've just using this name template. I mean, you need to provide this template that you created, its name, right? For example, I created Meetup template, I guess, what that was the name. So you can provide that name here, then language that you want to your users to receive. Okay, in the message in which your user wants to have the message. Then components, as you can see, so yeah, here you have the options of providing that PDF and the parameters. Okay, so let's send that request. I have configured somewhere else the proper one. Okay, yeah, so I have configured the similar thing in Studio. So I'll show you the configuration as well. You can just replicate the same thing in Postman, but I want to show you in MuleSoft. Okay, so just add a listener, add a this logger. You can remove this, but it's just temporary thing. So we are passing the body using the post request. Okay, and we are sending that to, now the URL we have configured. I have shown you that URL, right? This one, this we need to hit. Okay, and we also need to provide this authorization bearer token that we have here. Okay, as you can see, we need to provide authorization bearer token. So I have configured everything here in the request. Okay, let's review this. So https graph.facebook.com, then settings, yeah, authorization bearer token. So you need to configure this in a way like bearer and provide this token. Okay, so this is understandable how this works. Okay, then post request, it's a post request to that graph URL. Okay, and now let's send the notification, I mean request. Okay, you see, yeah, so I'm sending this request. So I have received the message. You can see like what message I'm passing. So I'm just I have created earlier a different template because it needs approval. So I have configured this way. So what I'm let me show you the message first. So you can see this is a message we received. So we have this button here and then the text message. Okay, so and this variable we have configured, like your order 101 is ready. Okay, so as you can see, I have passed that order using a variable. And again, the name also you can see, like my name. Okay, so suppose your customer name you can provide here. Okay, so this is image. So as you can attach the image or a text or a video. I mean that you have seen, like we have three options: attaching a document, then image, and a video, right? Then you can provide the link here. Okay, so I have attached this image, so you can see that image here. You can attach a PDF, so I've shown you like how the PDF will look like. So invoice order PDF you can attach here. So this is the way that we do this way. Okay, I mean all these things. Now so you can see, like we can send different types of messages here by automating this. So this is, now let's talk about how we will receive the message. Okay, suppose user clicks on yes or no, I mean these buttons we can create, right? Then if your user clicks on visit us, now you want to get that particular message. Okay, suppose a user enters, as example, let me show you. Like you can see, if please choose from the below list of services, right? So if a user enters one, so we want to get that one, right? And we want to act based on this input, right? So this message we can get through webhooks. Okay, now let's see how we to create those webhooks, okay, to receive those messages. Okay, from WhatsApp. um okay, so you can see, like configure webhooks to receive messages. So create you what you need to do, you need to create a custom webhook URL or use services that help you set up an endpoint. So I mean this WhatsApp Cloud API platforms provides you a kind of a services that help you set this webhook endpoint. But what I have done is I have created my own webhook URL using MuleSoft. Okay, so let's go here. So you can see, like you need to provide a callback URL here. So I have created, as you can see, I have created this endpoint. So you need to create this particular endpoint in your MuleSoft, or either you can use those services. Okay, this you can see those links, everything here, uh, by for using those services. Okay, for yeah, so there is the link, setup webhooks, or you can use their external service, but we will not be going through here. You can all the look all the steps, like how to create a webhook, so for your use case. Okay, but I have created one, so I'll show you that one. Okay, so what you need to do for this one, let me show like the descriptions. Okay, not this one. Give me a second. So you can see, like here we have the option of creating a permanent token. That's what I was discussing. Okay, what token thing? One second. Where was the webhooks part? Yeah, so I think here we can see. Okay, so for creating endpoint, you have to be able to process two types of HTTPS requests. As I told you, like you need to have a that certificate. Okay, you cannot work with either HTTP or even with a self signed certificate. Since both requests use HTTPS, your server must have a valid TLS or SSL certificate currently configured and installed. Self certificate not supported. Okay, so I have created these verification request and even notification endpoints on my MuleSoft. Okay, so you can see, like one is for receiving slash webhook endpoints for receiving events. Okay, for receiving messages basically. And this is verify webhook flow. This is just the logic that they want you to build. Okay, let me see the endpoint for this as well. Okay, so you can see this is the advance. Yeah, so this is a get endpoint at slash webhook. So this endpoint will receive a verification. So basically, when you will configure this endpoint slash webhook here in this callback URL. Okay, so it will first send a verification request, like if your endpoint is capable of processing those requests, etc. So that's why you need to have this one in your you need to create this according to documentation. This I have created. Okay, you can see like you need to provide a token and all this. So so basically I have created a, let me show you, like you need all this. If you want to get all this information, I have written a blog, so you don't need to reach out to me. You can directly see all these data here. Okay, let me go to that. So integration with MuleSoft. Okay, so I have written everything step by step you need to do. So as you can see, send a message. Okay, you can copy this here and just change your data. Okay, so you have configured this hard coded. Okay, send a message, customize template. Okay, so receive a message. You can see you want this part. Okay, this is the configuration. Yeah, so this you can just directly copy it and paste. And but you, for verify token, this token you need to provide, configure this here in that configuration part. Okay, verify token, and then verify and save, then it will be saved. Okay, and let's see the two different flows. I have shown you, I showed you like this verify webhook. Now this is a simple one, like it's a post endpoint at slash webhook, and it's just logging that payload. Okay, now now I'll show you like how you receive the message. So basically I have deployed this on Cloud Hub. Okay, uh, so you can see this application here. We log in it. So I cannot like configure, I cannot run this here because it will be local host URL, right? And we need to provide a URL in this configuration, right? Something that is in the cloud, that will, that can receive that, those verification requests and everything. Okay, so I have, that's why I have deployed in the cloud. Yeah, you can see this application deployed. So I have even configured this part as well. This endpoint is deployed in here as well. Okay, let's see this receiving messages part through webhooks. Okay, suppose I send this message, like suppose I type my order number. Okay, 234. Okay, so you will act basically on this, you will receive this number on webhook, and then you can act, you can build a logic to provide whatever business logic you need to provide back to the user. Okay, so even yeah, so basically that you can do. So you can see like I have received this message body 234 here. So basically what you will be doing is creating some logic here after this endpoint. Okay, for example, here you receive the message, right? Then you can add some business logic like choice, then send, then again call this send message flow to act on that particular, based on that particular message. All right, like if a user, for example, if I talk about some of the like businesses, for example this one. So if a user sends one, you can just call the account balance API, and then call WhatsApp API back to provide this account balance. Okay, so that those things you can build logic in your end according to the business requirements. Okay, so even let me see. Yeah, so even this WhatsApp Cloud API has this service. For example, you send the message, but the user didn't received it. Opened it. Okay, for example, let me send it back. Post. So so for this endpoint, I have just hard coded those these values I have hard coded. Okay, so I've sent the get request. As you can see, I haven't read the message, but suppose when a user clicks on this message and reads it, it even create some creates a event as well, which you can see in the log, like status read. So even you can build a logic in this way. If a user reads this message, you can provide them another catalog of your services, like you have seen this, we have also XYZ services as well. So you can act based on this as well. So these are the capabilities that WhatsApp Cloud API provide us. Okay, let's get back to the webhooks. slide part. Okay, so you can see like subscribe to webhooks to get notification about messages your business received and customer profile updates. So even wait a second, I have shown you, I need to show you something as well, but yeah, I'll show you this part later. Okay, so you can you can different types of notification. So this was message notification. If a user updates his name, okay, then you can also get that notification, and then act based on that. Okay, whenever a trigger event occurs, the WhatsApp business platform sees the event and sends a notification to a webhook URL you have previously specified. Okay, so I showed you like you need to provide this webhook URL in that platform. You can get two types of notification: receive messages and message status like read, deleted, whatever. Okay, and okay, webhook setup, I showed you like how you need to configure for, you need to have a webhook endpoint, then a verify token, a challenge, everything. So I showed you this part, and that we have a valid TLS certificate. Okay, so certificate I can show you like how I have configured this. So you can see this is a HTTPS listener. Okay, I have configured this certificate, so it's not a self signed certificate. Okay, I'll, okay, if any update sent to your server fails, we will retry immediately, then try a few more times with the decreasing frequency over the next 36 hours. So basically, suppose the, I mean, your customer doesn't is not online. So basically, cloud API stores their messages, okay, and it will try sending that over the next 36 hours. So I showed you the demo. So yeah, now issues. So when you will be creating a this account on developers.facebook.com, you may get this error like onboarding failure, your payment account is disabled. So you can do what, you can just create a new account with a different number. So that's the solution I think is there for this one. Okay, and some of the important links or references. So there is a postman collection. Okay, so you don't need to just I mean, there are a lot of services provided this by this WhatsApp cloud API. I just showed you the surface. Okay, so you can see if I go to this URL, postman collection, you can just import this collection and play with it. Okay, whatever test, I mean, business use cases you need to do, and just play with it, and then you can have a test go with it. Okay, you can see like everything. We can even create account, I think here, registration, business profiles, you can create, everything is here. Okay, you can add phone numbers, webbooks even you can create from here. Okay, so this is a postman collection, and you can import it in your postman and just have a go at it. Okay, let's see what's next slides. Okay, so there are some of the you can even, so you can check insights. Okay, uh like how many users have seen, I mean, kind of a marketing dashboard. Okay, it's like the number of messages you have sent, so you can see that as well. Here's some endpoint insights. Okay, I think I will show you in here in the WhatsApp dashboard as well. So you can see, I think you can manage everything here. Okay, so I think there is an insight page as well. So yeah, so that's all about it. I wanted to explain. So you can just if you want to have a like documentation, I have created this step by step, so you can see and just do at it. Okay, yeah, so there's one more thing, like I showed you this is I showed you like messages you can create. I mean, the webhook, suppose you want only messages, so you can just subscribe to that only. Okay, then there is account review update, account update. Whenever account update is there, you can subscribe to those messages, so you will receive a notification on your webhook. Okay, or phone number update, etc. So all this thing is there. Okay, okay, I think that's all from me. Let me check the slides. Any questions?
Wow, how neat was that? Making wonders using MuleSoft, webhooks, Facebook. Wow, that was an amazing presentation. Yeah, before we wrap up, I did see some question from Siva Kumar, and Siva says, "Does it handle the translation if I send other country code? Can I send a file that is dynamic?"
Yes, you can send. So basically, I for example, Okay, you can just configure this URL, right, dynamically, using let me show where's that data. Yeah, so you can build a logic to dynamically configure this part, as you have configuring this thing as dynamically as well. Okay, so yeah, you those documents can be configured dynamically as well. What was the other question?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. And also, Neha was asking if we can share the links. Yes, Neha, we would be sharing the presentation and links shortly. And yeah, Shubham, you did mention that we can configure a permanent token, so it can be embedded in the integration, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we are almost at time, and like always, before ending, we'd like to ask a couple of questions to see if we get some lucky trivia winners. And as usual, the winners get some nice MuleSoft coupons. Yeah, Ankit says it was a great presentation. I absolutely agree, Ankit. So yeah, I do have. Shubham, do you have anything?
I think that's all. You
Cool.
can just feel free to ask questions at any time. You can reach out to me if you have any questions with this integration.
Yeah, and Shubham just shared his blog on this integration and Medium, so feel free to check out his blog. So yeah, that being said, just have very simple questions, and the first question I'm gonna type in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, and this is your question, guys. In which year did Meta introduce WhatsApp Cloud API? Let's see who's gonna answer that. 22, 22. Okay. Shubham, what do you think? Are we seeing any right answers? Not yet. Or do you see any?
Okay, so did you mentioned? Yeah, I think we have first answer correct. May
First answer
2022.
right? Okay, cool. Pradeep Manivelan, kindly send me your email address. So I will reach out to you regarding the voucher. And just one more question to you guys. Um, Let me see if I can get you. So here's my question. For setting up webhook, can we use self-signed certificates, A or B? Okay, I do see B's. Okay, Deep Sharma. Deep Sharma, kindly send me your um, email address as well. Yeah, nice, awesome. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And a couple of days we are before the new year. I wish you all wonderful new year and happy holidays. Thank you, Shubham, for taking your time and explaining this concept. Absolutely loved it. Um, and let's see, do we
Thank you.
have
Thanks a lot
any more
for having
questions?
me.